Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, with me, Meiji Panda. So, went ahead and played through the winter. We're now in spring of 1950. As you can see, we got quite a few people there getting unloaded at the passenger station out here in the construction area, and we should even see some coming in on that motor coach. Maybe not. But we are actually getting workers built up here now. Not a whole lot. We are getting a surplus of workers. This was the first winter since we started this new town up that I've not had to direct traffic from the passenger platform here. We had enough workers out here to keep the heating plant fully operational and keep everything else up and running. So I didn't have to tell them to prioritize the heating plant or anything. So, you notice our happiness is now up to 71%. Normally coming out of the winter, because we had struggled with heating over here, our happiness would be dipping down towards like 65, 66%. So that is a great sign. That means we are getting ready for our next expansion. But before we start messing around with what we're going to do over here and possibly over here, we need to address the fact that if we come in here, let's look at our overlays. Pause that for a second. I don't remember what construction is. Look, we are out of housing. Okay, everybody 0, 0, 0, 0. Everybody is full. If we come back over here to the old town, first town, same thing. We are full. So we need to start planning out some more housing. We're up to 8,600 people. We actually have 20 people now without a home. It's been a long time since that happened, since we opened up this new town, because we had quite a few people that we had to fill in there. So we're probably, let's come over here to start with. I don't even remember what houses those were, but let's get rid of them now that we have better housing available. And we do have a garbage already planned right here. This is, let's get our handy dandy measuring tape out, and I don't know, clear everything. So about 400 meters. So we could get to about there, still be within walking distance without having to upgrade any of our footpaths. But even if we weren't, what would we not be able to access? The only thing we need access is right in, well, the school. Because the school is basically the same, pretty well the same distance. Okay, let's, while we're here, since I just noticed that, let's go ahead and get that footpath upgraded. Get that taken care of. And yeah, let's get those down there. Alright, so what do we have for housing? Let's look at our medium-sized housing. 65 workers, 82 workers. Looking, I don't want brick. How does that look compared to what we've got going on right now? Not that much different. Okay. Still not sure if I want to use any of the modded stuff yet. We will come back to that. Brick. Prefab, we got 80, 62, 118. So really those are about the same size, so it's not... So that holds about 300 people. All right, let's go see what construction's done first. Oh, we got that section asphalted. All right, great. Let's get that section next. Yep, get that done. Let me know when it is done. I don't think we need you anymore right now. Let's go back into our housing. So what are you? Got an 8504. That is a pretty massive building, but it, I mean, that's 500 workers, so I could see why it would be so massive. But what do you cost to build? And 74 tons of bricks. What else? No, stop. What else we got up here? And no. Boo, 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 boo. And our 150 workers. How many bricks do we have? We've got 285 tons of bricks. We are producing our own bricks. So we could just throw one of these guys in here for now and call it good. Can you get to? I don't know if you can get to that trash. That would be footpath there. Can you connect to that footpath? You're on the footpath there, and you can connect to that. Of course, if I flip you like that, it's going to go trash. You could put two of them here. Even put So I'm kind of where basically I don't want to go. That would probably be in the pollution zone. Okay, just bring this right now down to there. Let's take you to get off that. Where are you? So crooked. No, I guess that is straight. All right. Yeah, we'll go right there. Flip it. Go right there. That works. And do pass. Let's go ahead and get rid of that connection for right now. Get rid of that and that. Make that all into one heavy footpath. And we can grapple you up. Sign that. You are a high priority. Let me know when you're done. All right. So that'll give us a little bit more housing. You know what? Let's go ahead and just one right there for now. And now we can just connect all of these up. We'll get started on that one. That will work. Now we will need some heating over here. Oh, come on. Small heat exchanger. Oh, we could fit it right between the. That would be perfect. That would be so perfect. Right there. Okay, and yeah, that was just in a bad place. Okay, hook that up. That. And right now, let's just do that. Get that going and that going. All right, it should work. Let's go ahead and shut off our overlay. And we'll go back to, let's go back to selling a little bit of power. All right, so next plan. What are we? How are we doing here? Have we scrapped everything? We have scrapped it. We got 34 tons of steel in there. Look at that. That's wonderful. All right, so we're going to add that to your list, and there you can load electrical components. You can load some steel. You can load some mechanical components. And yeah. That works. Now, if you're not going to unload, you're going to load. And you can load, work it, load some metal scrap from there. All right, and yep, that should work just fine. You guys go on. Okay, you can go to here because you're no longer needed. And yep, we can turn that concrete plant off. Nope. Nope. Okay, and we have, what are you guys? Yes, you are concrete. So you, and you, anything else over here? Probably this sewage truck. Get rid of him. What are you? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get rid of you. Yep, alright, that works. The rest of you look okay for now. We'll scrap you. We'll scrap you. Scrap you. Scrap you. Scrap you. Perfect. Okay, you. Waste truck. We'll buy one more waste truck for you. 4 tons of meat. Actually, let's look at it this way. Automatic vehicle replacement, refrigeration. You hold 2.5 tons of meat. All right, all of you are going away. Total capacity. Okay. All right, so problems with electricity, fine. I guess we'll just turn our safety measure back on. All right, can you guys? Where are you? Who has electricity problems? You shouldn't have any electricity problems at all. I don't know what your problem is. All right, speed up. Yep. What is your guys' capacity? 2.5 tons. Come on, I need you guys to not be busy. Do. No. All right, just there we go. All right, so all 3 of those are replaced. Yeah, you're fine for right now. Okay. Where are we at? All right, so sorry, keep getting distracted with stuff. What are we going to do out here? All right, so first off, let's look at our resources. So bauxite, we have bauxite right in here. I would like to tap into the bauxite. However, it's a lot of terraforming, and that's also going to include moving some power lines. I mean, our power line spaghetti needs to be reworked anyways. That's a lot of terraforming, so I don't think we're going to do that just quite yet. And so next, uranium. We don't have any uranium around here. Oil. We do have some oil out here that I had forgot about. We need to tap into that. We need to get selling that. We need more money coming in. So that is priority number 1. As soon as what was demolished. Oh yeah, see if we can fix this road that was acting weird for. Yeah, it won't connect. I don't know why. Like it won't let me go past there. So let's demolish this section. Okay, we'll find truck connect. See, because there's nothing here to demolish. Because before it wouldn't let me connect past here. So like that dead end marker right there, and it wouldn't let me connect up to it. So let's get rid of. I don't want to get rid of that whole thing. I want to get rid of. Is that what the problem is? Is it not drawing it right? Because it shouldn't be. You know what? Let's just get rid of that whole thing for right now. Notify me when finished. Blah blah blah. Assign demolition office. Good. All right. So I turn top grab bar. So, anyways, back to this. All right, oil needs to be number 1 priority. We need more money coming in. We need to pay off our loans. We need to stabilize our economy. We're not doing horrible. We are not doing horrible. If we come in and we look at our loan situation, we currently have $1.4 million out in loan, but we have $2.6 million available to borrow. So we're at about 1/3 of our maximum borrowing capacity. So we're doing good. Our monthly payment or daily payment is 768, 23,000 rubles every 30 days. We're not quite there yet. We're close to being able to pay the interest on the loan and continue to make money. Just not quite there. Close up. All right. back to this. So oil, number one priority. Iron is over here, right in this area. It's not a huge iron deposit, right? Let's look at rather small. It's 50%. You know, we could get one mine in there, and that's it. Or we could come over to this side, and we have a much larger iron deposit. We could probably get 2 iron mines in there, but again, that's an issue. That would need to be terraformed out, which is going to take a long time. So, possibility of doing iron here. That was the original plan. So a 50% iron mine, so 125 people. So we could basically produce 250-ish tons of iron ore per day. So that would run one of these, producing 56 tons of iron, which, yeah, would be like a quarter of a steel mill. But it's still a possibility. And we could always start here and add this stuff in later. And coal. So, of course, we have the coal that we tapped over here. We do have some more coal in this area here and a little tiny bit here. Not a super big amount, but we could tap into some of that. I don't think we really need to worry about that right now. Especially not this. I think this right here is going to be too close to our town. All right, let's close that. Actually, all right, so first off, let's see where our pump jacks. All right, so oil. So which way are we going to want our pipes going? I think we're going to want all our pipes where... So the other thing is I kind of boxed, again, this is what's important about this game, is you have to be thinking 10 steps ahead. And there's times where I struggle with that. I get excited about like, ooh, let's build the new town. Let's get it all designed. And then I do something like this right here. Okay, yep, you see a problem? I can't get my rail through here. There's prison, there's a police station, there's a water treatment facility, there's a water tower, there's all kinds of stuff in the way right here that prevents me from taking my rail out of here and through here. I mean, if we come in here, we grab our rail, there's just, you cannot, nope, not gonna happen. Kind of got us jammed up in here. So that would mean our rail would either have to come from here and run along the back of the city, which is a possibility. It's probably going to be what we have, or again, it goes around where we connect up to that iron over there and comes this way. And hooks up around. Eventually it's going to do that, because if we do put port here, and if we've got our oil refining somewhere in this area, though with oil right there, we may put oil refining here, but I want to be kind of close to the border. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of piping regardless. But it'd probably come, anyways, the rail come this way around and loop that way. So, all that to say, which way do we want the pipes facing on our pump jacks? I'm still thinking we want our pumps facing that way, because oil is going to be there, maybe there. Either way, pipes need to go that way. So, back to this here, pump jacks. All right, let's get down here. All right, so we can get a 55% there. If we come out to the edge, I saw 50. I saw 50 in there somewhere. You can grab a 50 there. I saw 45. So we could get a 20. Get a couple of 20s. So there was a 21. So pump jacks just require electricity. We make our own electricity now. Electricity is cheap. The goal is to cover as much of the oil field as possible. So we could come down 25. Yeah, I don't think it's worth putting in for 11 and 10. All right, so that looks like all right, good spot there. And what was I going to look at? Oh yeah, they produce a very small, tiny amount of fuel or pollution there, plenty far enough away. That is not going to be an issue. All right, so roads. All right, so if we do a road this way, and road, yeah. What we want to do? No. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. All right, let's cancel that road. Okay, you are nice corner. You are going to come up. Why are you act? I don't want this swirly. What is that? Was that so hard? Was that really so hard? Yep, you can connect there. Why do you not want to just connect in there? You can come down there. You can come down there. Pull you back. You're gonna give me this weird. Okay, that works. All right. I don't know why I'm looking underground. Okay, so Let's get a pump. We need 3 into 1. So, or actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do something a little different. We are going to take where do we want? Okay, so first off, we need are we going to have more than one train? Maybe. Maybe. Where is... Alright, so you... We'll do this. Let's get rid of that crazy wobbly thing. You can come that way. You can now just snap into there. And liquids, train. Sure. That will work fine. What I'm doing here, connect you up. All right. So let's get a storage. All right. So we are going to want why are you... I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was a 4N. Wow, that is... that's a lot of steel. Okay, you are 2 to 1. So let's see if we could put one of those there. One here-ish. One here. And we put this roughly here, and we take this pump. Flippy roughly here. All right, let's see how this works. All right, so pipe connection. All right, so that's easy. Did I go underground? I didn't want it underground. Yep, we want an above ground. Flippy, rotate. Okay, you will go there like that. Perfect. All right, let's get our pipe. You, that's easy. You into, no. Because you will go into here. And you will go into here, like so. Then you to there, you go to there, then we go 3. Like that. That might be a little bit in the way. Come on. Come on. And you know what we'll do? Let's get rid of you. Let's copy you. Or no. I know what we're doing. All right. You will go into there. 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 That went too far on that. Take that back a second. All right, you. You will go into there. Let's get rid of that. Let's try this again. All right, so if you come this way, like that, okay. Sure. No, you don't like that. All right, fine. Now, this way. That works. Okay, yeah, right there. And then down to there. All right. That works. Everybody connected in. Everybody gonna be happy. Yep. All right, that looks good. Bam. All right, and let's start. Oh, we need a couple roads in here. Everybody's not quite happy yet. All right, you can connect to there. You can connect to there. You can connect into there. And you can go to there. And you can go to there. Now everybody should be happy. And start all that. Now it's going to be a lot of steel, but we need to get that done. We need to figure out our rail situation. So, bye-bye. Yeah, put rail there. You will come across there. So if we run a rail this way, back, why are you? You're causing me a problem just because you want to. Yep. Just because you thought it would be funny. Alright, and we need to change our route up to here to go around the ship that I've already built. Because once again, we didn't plan this out far enough in advance. And now it's coming back to bite me. Alright, and yep, you can go that way. You guys can continue on your merry way. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter which side it's on. We'll run it on this side for right now. And it is going to matter. Of course, you just had to prove me wrong, didn't you, game? You just had to be like, oh no, Mr. Smarty Pants. Come this way to here, 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 and here, and here. Alright, and you are going to come out here, and you will follow along this way to there. Alright, that's good for that. You're going to go out that way. Alright, and let's get rid of some of you. Come back and get rid of the rest from here in a little bit. Alright, so you will connect to there. You will connect to there. You will connect to there, and you will connect to there. And you can just go goodbye. Alright, let's get rid of it. We don't want you, or you. Alright, and let's say from here to here. Yep, that will be our cross. For there. Let's put in our crosses for building. Yep, and first dot right there. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, and go back to you, get rid of you, get rid of you. No purple dots on the rails. Do 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 do. Alright, and nope. Purple dots gone. Alright, and we'll go from here. Alright, you can go to there, and you can go to there. you go to there, and you. Why? No, no, no. Why? Why? Why do you want to look ugly? No. No, bad. Okay, better. Get you. And oh, no, first dot cross there and there and there and there and there and there. All right, so all of that is set. I think that's still wooden rail, isn't it? Isn't it? Okay. Yep, that looks good. All right. So let's throw some signals in here. Well, first off, is that wooden rail? Let's get rid of all that wooden rail there. All right. Now signals. So we want a mixed signal there. Perfect. Don't flip you, and down here. There we go. All right, so that is signal. What? Why are you being weird? Why are you I don't know why you are fine. There's not going to be a lot of train traffic there, anyways, right? Right? Maybe. You know what? We'll just do it. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That works. Okay. Unpause. All right. Oil field should start getting under construction. How are we doing? This section. Oh, we're on the last phase of construction, and then our tram line will be done. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, guys, I think that is where we're going to call this episode for today. We got some new housing planned out. We've got our new oil pumps going in so that we can get more money. We will continue construction with those. I hope you enjoyed. If so, give it a like. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.